been getting free books in the mail and free audiobooks every single month for a lot of this year now, and I'm not going to gatekeep. So if you want advanced reader copies from debut authors, best-selling titles, all of that through influencer programs, I'm going to talk about my favorite ones that you might want to apply for. Today, I'm sharing which ones I'm really in, my absolute favorites, and honestly, which ones are worth your time if you love books as much as I do. Welcome back to Amy N's Reads. If you're new here, I'm Amy and I love reading books. A lot of it happens to be audiobooks, but sometimes when you get fresh book mail, like in your hands, that's just really, really special. And the connections that you make with authors, with publishers, with PR companies, it's really cool. So I'm going to share what I've learned this year and how you can get on in this too, even if you are just starting out. One of the fun things from this year as I look back is all of the ARCs and ALCs, advanced reader copies and advanced listener copies that I've received, because you get to be part of this before anyone else has read it. Well, maybe a few other people too, but you get to dive in before it's even on the shelves. And that is incredibly special to me. But not all influencer programs are created equal. And I have not become part of all of them. So I can't tell you about all of them, but I can tell you that I've applied to a good number. I am a little more selective, but the ones that I've been accepted into, I have some standout favorites. So we're going to talk about them. First, I'm going to start with audiobook influencer programs because you all know I love my audiobooks. So if you are an audiobook fan, let me know in the comments because I have so much more to tell you about audiobooks. But I'm gonna start with my favorite, Libro.fm. I am part of that influencer program. I can't remember when exactly I was accepted in, but you apply, they respond pretty quickly if you're accepted or not. You get 10 audiobooks a month. And they have, I want to say probably like 20 audiobooks to choose from. You can listen to it as soon as you want to. They have a curated ALC list. Some are actually out. Some are bookseller favorites, or some are completely new. They're all over the place some are bestsellers out there. Like I got an Emily Henry book. I got The Great Big Beautiful Life. I got Abby Jimenez. Those were books that I would have bought anyway. I got Direbound, which is on my list to read with my new book club. And I got so many other really, really good ones that I'm really excited about. And it also makes me go into different genres that I might not have read and discover new authors. So I cannot speak enough about Libro.fm, and I have talked about them in this video too, about why I love this. If you want to support your local indie bookstore, every time you buy an audiobook, you are supporting that indie bookstore of your choice. So overall, I love the company, what they stand for, and the fact that I get to do this and talk about audiobooks and listen to new ones. I love, love, love this program. They are so generous. Even if you buy an audiobook, right now, if you have never used it, you can use the code SWITCH and 3 audiobooks for the price of 1. It's just mind-blowing to me. So go check it out if you haven't already. And if you want to be part of that program, go apply. The worst thing they can say is no. The best is you get 10 audiobooks a month. Another audiobook program I'm part of is Podium Audio. And if you have not listened to a Podium audiobook, there are so many that I absolutely love in Podium. It's a big platform, and some of my favorite people are on there. So it is a great program. Now, the influencer program doesn't give you usually those huge bestseller type of sounds. Every few months, I want to say maybe every month. It's not every exactly month, but they do send out an ALC list, it's an advanced listener copy list, and you can sign up for the audiobooks. The catch is they fill up fast and they have a limited amount. I don't know how many people are in their program, but if you really want something, you need to jump on it right away. Otherwise, you're out of luck. But to be honest, I haven't had too many that I went, oh my gosh, I really want that audiobook, because a lot of them are people that I haven't heard of before. They're usually not the bestseller types of authors. So if you are open to discovering new authors, trying it out, I mean, free, the price is right. Those are in here. It's probably about maybe 10, I want to say 10 titles a month. And they do range in fantasy, sci-fi, romance, dark romance, thriller. There's nonfiction too. I've seen basically every genre in there. So it is fun and a great way to check out a new author. I just have not taken advantage of it because by the time I get to it, oftentimes the ones that I was interested in are gone. But it's still fun to be part of. They've also sent me different ones that do fit my category of reading best and have said, hey, do you want to listen to this thing outside of that reader program? So that is just another great way to be connected to this fabulous platform as well. Now let's talk about physical book mail because that's probably what a lot of people are going, how do I get that physical mail, the fun packages? Full disclosure, I have not gotten one of those like super fancy fun packages that a lot of big influencers have received, but I've gotten some really good books that I might not have read on my own, and I got to choose from a list. So let's start with, I think my favorite one is Bloomsbury Creator Circle. And I've gotten the most books from them as well, and a wide variety. So let me just show you what I have gotten because every month sends you a list of, again, probably like 10, I think this last one, maybe it was like 10 to 15 different books. And this even includes kids' books. So this one, I have not read it yet with my kids, but we have talked about reading it, Princess Academy. And they're not all new books. They have a selection of new or sometimes they do digital too, but most of it is physical and they tell you exactly what they have. So it could be an ARC or it could like an ARC copy, or it could be an existing, and look at the fun outside of it, right? This colored edges or sprayed edges. And this was one, Welcome to the Hugh Num Dog Bookshop, which I looked at and went, ooh, it's a national bestseller. So it had been out for a while, but I had wanted to read it and look how much I marked it up. Absolutely adored it. And because I adored that, this month I got this one, Every Day I Read, also by the same author. And I have not gotten to it yet, but I'm really excited for it. And that one even came with a sticker and an annotation kit. So I'm really excited for that. That might be close to a fun PR package that I received. The kids were really excited about this book. Corresponding sticker sheet, but I'm really excited to read this. It's just, I think, an ode to book lovers and people that love to read every single day. And that is absolutely me and my whole family. I can't wait to dive into this towards the end of the year. Actually, it already is the end of the year, but maybe I'll get to this also as the year closes out. Maybe it'll be my fun read just to start, and maybe I can annotate and put some fun things in here too. So here to come. And this is also another one that I chose, upside down, Every Happiness. I have not received or read this yet, but I actually had this on audiobook from Libro.fm because I got this and I hadn't gotten to it, but I saw it on Libro.fm and went, oh, I'm going to grab that too, because maybe I'll listen and read and do it in tandem or something like that. But I'm excited for that and trying to read more diverse voices. So this helps me do that. And again, this program lets me see all the different books and pick one out of the whole list, and they send it to you in a fun package. I don't have the packaging anymore, but they always wrap it really cute too. So it's just like unfolding a beautiful gift. And even though I know I picked it, sometimes I don't remember by the time it gets to me of what I picked. And so it's just a fun thing to be able to open, and my kids love opening it with me. And when it's a kid's book, we get to read it together, and to be able to share that love of reading with my kids is really, really special to my heart too. So Bloomsbury Creator Circle, if you were to go apply for something, just go apply. You apply online. If you want all the links and things, let me know in the comments and I can put them in, but I should put them into the description as well. But if you have questions on any of these things, put them in the comments. That's how I hear from you, and I love hearing from you. And I'll talk a little bit more about what my presence is, what I had before I applied and all that. Handbright PR is another, they're not a publisher, but they're a PR company, and they work with a lot of different authors. And it has been really fun to work with them because I have gotten some really special book mail. A lot of it has been digital. However, I got this, a Kate Stewart one, which was a dream. And a lot of times they do have author interviews you can set up as well if you have Instagram or TikTok that you can do lives with. So I love talking to authors, and I have a bunch of author interviews on this YouTube channel, right? So that is also something that I am really excited to do. I haven't done it through Handbright yet, but I want to talk to Max Monroe or some of their other authors that Handbright works with. So I'm hoping that is another thing to come in 2026. If there are specific authors you want to see me try to interview, you let me know. I will do my best to try to make that happen. But this one was really cute, and it's signed. I didn't realize it was going to be signed. The Call Me Anytime. It was really, really fun, and I just giggled to myself while I was listening to it or reading it. If you haven't listened to the audiobook, definitely go do that. It's just fun. I mentioned the opportunities to chat with the authors. They do send an email to the Handbright influencers to see if you want to do that after you have read their book. The ones that you have the opportunity to chat with authors often aren't the authors that are the New York Times bestselling household names that you might recognize. However, they are still some really, really great, fun authors. And I love talking to authors. I love talking to people about books. So 2026, that is on my list to take advantage of that more. Hopefully, I give myself a little more time with all the other things that take up my time, like a day job. Day job's getting in the way of my fun. But alas, it pays for a lot of these things, I guess. Another one that I was approved for is Sourcebooks, the landmark influencer program. And full transparency, I have not gotten any books from it yet. I have been approved. I have not seen very much through it. So TBD on what it's going to be like. I can't really give you very much insight other than I got approved. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. But here's my quick tips on applying for influencer programs. You don't have to be huge. I am not huge, and I still got into these various programs. They're not necessarily looking for the giant people that have huge followings. You just need to be consistent. You need to love and care about what you're talking about and connecting with these books. Build up your different places. So I am on Goodreads, I'm on Storygraph, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, although I don't want to be on all these things as much. YouTube is probably my place that I talk about in longer detail and have interviews. And so to be able to show them that I care about books, that I talk and connect with readers, connect with authors, connect with audiobook narrators, connect with a group of moms, people, book clubs, all of this. If you're able to show some of the places that you talk about books, that is going to really, really help. If you have nothing, that's going to be really hard for them to say, yeah, I'm going to take my chance to send you stuff, and you may or may not talk about it. And you're not obligated to talk about any of that stuff. But if you receive something or you really like something, talk about it. It helps the narrator, it helps the program, it helps the publisher, it helps you connect with people. So just do it, but don't force anything. If you didn't like something, that's okay. It's okay. Just don't slander. I think that's common sense. And don't go after authors. Even if you don't like something, be kind, and you can still be grateful that you received it. You don't have to lie. Never lie about what you think. It shouldn't be a way to buy your opinion or things that you post, but also just be patient. If you don't get accepted the first time, like I did not get accepted to a number of different programs I wish I had been accepted to, but I did not. So maybe some other time I'll apply again. And if I received a ton of different arcs, I probably would not be able to read them all anyway. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise, or maybe that's what I'm telling myself because I didn't get in. But just be patient. And if you get into one, celebrate that and like read the heck out of that thing, be excited the heck out of that thing, and show that you are someone that they would want to work with in the future. So there you have it. That's my honest breakdown of the different programs, the book influencer programs that I am part of, and I think you should try to be a part of too. If you are part of any influencer programs that I did not talk about and you're like, Amy, you need to go apply to this, let me know in the comments. Which ones did you try? Which ones did you not? I always want to hear about your experience too. Let me know, and happy reading.